What's up, everybody? Welcome to Oreo Oration. I'm Greg Miller, and while you were out living your life making Snowbike Mike voodoo dolls, the fine people at Nabisco were making endless variations to Milk's favorite cookie. So, thanks to your support on patreon.com/KindaFunny, I'm tearing open new packages and giving you tasty reviews without any calories. If you like that, of course, like this video, subscribe to our channel, share us with your friends, and go to patreon.com/KindaFunny for exclusive access. Today, we're reviewing salted caramel brownie Oreos. Nick, what does that do for you?
That just does everything for me. The second you say salted anything, I'm in. But you put salted and caramel together on top of a brownie, and I will just hang out with that treat all day.
Did you see, in reverse, these are topped with salt. There's salt on the Oreos. That's a new one. We've never had that on this show before.
Interesting. My first reaction to that is I don't like change.
It's one of the specialty packages, which means it's a little tighter. It's a little tighter than your average Oreo bag. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, but yes,
you don't know what I mean?
Great.
Spoilers for either a show you haven't seen yet or have seen, but like, look, see how big different there's like a normal Oreo package is on top. You get more over here. But sometimes they do these like special ones that I think they just don't want you to die eating, so they give you fewer of them.
Got it. That makes sense.
Something to think about, everybody. Something to think about. I have high hopes for salted caramel brownie Oreos. Let's get in there. We'll, of course, begin with the patented first look. Oh, I get the caramel. Caramel's out there right away. What we're seeing in the first look, of course, is all groovy. They're there. They're intact. They're not cracked. One of my pet peeves, of course, is when you open up an Oreo and you find that some of the cookies have broken, and so then the creams are like infected with little flecks. Not here. It's like not neon, obviously. Oh. Oh, a surprising treat, everybody. I wasn't paying close enough attention on the bag. So I thought I was just going to be getting a caramel colored, cream in there. It's actually a dual cream, which I'm always a fan of. So if you look in there, Roger, you can see, of course, you have a brown cream and a tan cream, the caramel and the brownie, let alone the cookie, let alone now, as I've said at the top of the show there, an Oreo that has salt on it. Oreo breaking new ground every day.
I want these to be good.
I mean, we have to move on to the taste test then. We'll go from there. Have you ever tried to smell something, you tap your nose with it like an idiot? Like, how many times have I smelled things?
I can't tell what he's thinking, Roger.
This is an Oreo unlike any other Oreo that's ever been on this show before. In our 69 episodes. It's undoubtedly delicious. No one's gonna argue that fact. Nick, you wanted it to be great. You wanted it to be there. Facts are facts. It's great. Like the chocolate cookie's lost in it, and maybe that's for the best because it's just lost in the symphony of flavors. The salt. I mean, obviously we know salted things are great, especially desserts, but it does such an interesting thing to the actual cookie, the cracker of the Oreo. And when you, and I'm sure we all do this, chew it up and then move the mush around your mouth. Really let it swirl around your tongue. Like, I'll be damned if it doesn't have the texture and taste of a brownie butter. The brownie mix, I should say. I'm moving around. That's incredible. I do feel like I'm tipping towards the diabetic coma. Because that is a meal. You know what I mean? Like, remember in Willy Wonka when they were doing the whole thing, like this thing is like a Thanksgiving dinner or some shit like that? Like, that's what they were talking about. Like, this is a meal in a cookie. I don't need a third one. I'm going to do it for the show, of course, don't worry. But I'm telling you, I don't need a third one. And I'm overloaded, with the sweets. With the teeth now. You know, I got the sweet teeth. You ever had a sweet teeth?
All the time.
We're going to pair it with milk. I'm a professional. Oh, no, twist. I'm sorry, I'm off my game. So they usually twist pretty easily, right? Because you have the lopsidedness of them in there. I'll get it. I'll get him. There he is. See how he's lopsided there a bit. Here we go. Here comes your twist test. Number one. Whoa! Trouble right here in River City. Another twist here. That was perfect. Here we go. The definitive third twist. You hate to see it. Another effed up beat, but it all landed where it should land. Oh yeah, I tell you what again. The double stuff. I'll do anything for this show. You know that.
Lick that icing, then.
Yeah, well, don't be a coward. I want you to shovel that icing out with your tongue.
It's too much. Don't double stuff. An Oreo unlike any other Oreo. And that's rare in the 69 episodes of this show. Let's pair it with some milk. Here comes the McElroy moment. 1, 2, 3. Wow, way saltier with the milk. Yeah, I don't recommend it with the milk. It mutes all the chocolate and all the caramel, so it's salty to begin with, and then it's kind of just like sweet. But I don't think there's the definitive taste anymore. It doesn't feel like I have brownie batter in my mouth. It feels like I just have sweetness in my mouth, which nobody wants. I already got the sweet teeth going too.
Like a fine wine.
I was gonna say aged in the udder of a cow, but how long does milk stay in a cow, Nick?
I mean, I think it's just constantly being reproduced in the cow.
Yeah, so it's not like something that sits there and ages, right?
No, I think if you leave it in for a couple days, it goes sour in the cows.
No, it can't go sour inside of the cow.
No, it's in the system. Actually, I do think you have to milk cows after a while, though, right? Isn't that the whole point?
Well, sure, they'll be in pain, but the milk isn't gonna go bad.
You think we could milk Kevin?
Yeah. Time for a final score. Salted caramel brownies. If you've come this far, you're in the store and you see these, I assume you love a brownie. And so I don't think we can take for granted that this Oreo tastes like a brownie when it's all mushed up in your mouth. A delicious brownie, too. Of course, in the Oreo Oration scale, this isn't brownie oration. This isn't me going, hey, does this cookie replicate a brownie? It's me saying, does this cookie, live up to the fine Oreo name? And it does, of course, because it's delicious. It's not an everyday Oreo. We have these on the show quite a bit. Oreos that are delicious one-offs you can have at a party, you can bring to a bar mitzvah, you can hang out with, you can enjoy, but not something you could eat every day. Nick, you're just like me. You bring home a pack of Oreos, You sit down, you got 3 sleeves of them, you're going to destroy one sleeve in one sitting.
Easily.
Yeah. Maybe go a little bit further. You're not doing that here. I won't lie to you. We've been doing the show since 2012. This might be the first time ever where I take a break after this. Where I need to stop for a second before I go to the next Oreo. Because these guys are motherfucking intense. And that's not bad. I feel compelled. Bad twist. Great taste. The milk doesn't do anything for him. I feel this might be a controversial review, guys.
Does it knock points off that you can't eat as many as you want?
Yes. What defines an Oreo? Gorging. I'm going to have to give them a 7.5. That's what I'm feeling. They're good. They are good. What holds them back from being great? Obviously the twist test, obviously the milk pairing, and then also the fact that you just can't eat a lot. I had what? 3? Is that right, Roger? 4? Hold on. I had 3. No, I had 4. I had 4 Oreos here, right? And I'm done. Like, I am done. I do not want to eat any more Oreos right now, which has never been said in the history of this show. But again, maybe you're not like me. Do you Zumba? Do you use one of those Pelotons? Do you like going out to concerts a lot? Like, people are different. You know what I mean? There's every shade of green when it comes to people. They're everywhere. And so I would understand why you're out there. You come in and you're in those tight workout pants and tops and stuff, and you got like that Nick, you seen these giant things of water? It's like, drink me at 9 o'clock and 9:30 and 10. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where you should drink.
Yeah.
Maybe you got one of those things, and you're in the aisle there. You've got this towel around your neck. You're patting off the sweat because, like, literally your gym, I guess, in this scenario is right next door to the Safeway. And you walked in there, and you got a head of lettuce, and you got a thing of celery, and then you turn down the cookie aisle, and you're like, oh, you know what? I do enjoy salted caramel brownies. Maybe I'll try this. Maybe this will be my treat today. Guess what? You have a treat here. You can, every night for however many Oreos are in this package, you can sit there and be like, have one Oreo and be like, I am satiated. Now, of course, then you run the risk of, if you're going to keep using this package, which I do appreciate, if you don't eat these fast enough, everybody, they get stale. And when they get stale, they get soft, and that's disgusting. There's nothing worse than a soft cracker when you're eating some Oreos. I recommend a whole bunch of different oxygen sucking out measures to put them in. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about that in another episode. This is 7.5. It's a good cookie. I don't know if it's a great Oreo. So that's the way the cookie crumbles for salted caramel Oreos. But what do you think? Leave your own review in the comments below. Then most importantly, please tell me what Oreos I'm missing. We've been doing this show a long time, but there's still Oreos out there I haven't reviewed. Sound off in the comments with what they are, where you saw them so I can go buy them. Of course, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share, do all of that. And of course, most importantly, until next time, keep on dunking.
I did my cookies in your milk. I did my cookies in your milk.
Oh, those guys are intense.